Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's starting. It's starting. Did we see? Waiting for the live to come through. Bam. There it is. There it is. I'm typing something. Yo. Yo. People. People. We just saw Tay Roc versus Murda Mook live. Yo, by the way, first things first, people, you watching the basement debates. I'm live. I'm live right now. Hold on, let me move over. I'm live right now with my boy D Boy Slim. We just saw Murda Mook versus Tay Roc. Um, First of all, to people yo, we got like 10,000 views on a Karen video that we put up. We're gonna be doing that. This whole channel is about hip hop, politics. We starting to do the crazy Karen videos, whatever it is. We having fun. But on a night like tonight, you know what this is. Tay Roc versus Murda Mook. D Boy Slim, Bruce Lively. We here live. Please, D Boy, your thoughts.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
for those who thought that Mook might have lost it, or Mook, the culture may have passed Mook by, or it's the young kids got it now, or Mook ain't got it no more. If anybody that had any of those notions or whatever the case, any, those should be clear now, and everybody should have a clear understanding if you didn't before who Mook is and why he's considered amongst the best in the top tier as it comes to and as it pertains to battle rap. That was a clear example of Mook going in, handling his business, on his A game. It reminded me of Kobe going in, dropping his 30, 35, and going home, saying good night. That was the Mamba, taking a bow and going ahead. He shook Tay Roc's hand afterward like a man and go about your business. Like
What up,
there's no
Nintendo fan guy? Rules number one. What up? We see you. Go ahead.
there should be no debate about what that was. I mean, some may debate was it 2-1, some may debate was it 3-0, but it's clear that the win, the W was decisive, and that was all Mook. I didn't really see Tay Roc running around, to be quite honest with you, and and it was clear, like I said, from top to bottom. I think Mook in classic form of battle rap, he saved his best verse for last, and I mean he mopped the floor with him. I honestly, like he cooked him, he mopped the floor with the guy. Like the way he went into the Ben and Jerry scheme, and you know, uh, they pay me to what he told him. They pay me just to rehearse, and but he told Smack, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. He said, "How you coming?" Well, he said, how you coming?" He told Smack, "How you let them come and mess up my house, Smack?" Like this, it was crazy.
Yo,
Like I said, he
yo,
wiped the floor.
listen.
And not only that, you can tell when somebody decisively wins a match because your opponent usually doesn't have that same flair. You defeated them. Like you've taken their energy or the passion that they usually come with, the vibe that they usually have, and it just looked meek and it looked meager from Tay Roc's end. And I think a lot of it being in a small, quiet room, and I don't want to take all what you was gonna say, Bruce, but I just want to say this. I think as far as Tay Roc, I think him being in a small, quiet room, you realize like your pen game has to be extra sharp. Your pen game has to be super sharp. And if not, you kind of waiting for that punchline to land, and you usually feeding off crowd reaction. And Tay Roc didn't have the luxury of that.
Yeah,
So
let me get in right there. Um, First of all, Mook showed you. Listen, people, we're gonna have the whole thing live on our Patreon, free for 48 hours. You just go to Team Box Cutter, Patreon/Team Box Cutter. Now, Mook showed you how much your gun bars and the bang bang and the hee hee ha ha means nothing when someone has actual real bars and facts, and his punchlines are about something real. The It came out from the gate like, yo, he's going at this dude's soul. Rock came back. He looked not confident. He sounded not confident. Um, period. He came back to me in that second round, but what you saw was when he came back with the real, like, yo, your girl, what's up with you and the Trump thing, or what's up with you and you know what I'm saying, and where are you for the culture and this and that, with the white girls and this and that. I mean, listen, we all know battle rap is battle rap. You bring up anything, but when someone has 3 strong rounds of getting into your life, your actual life, and hitting with bars and flows. And there was a part where for 2 minutes straight, Mook just hit him with a straight flow.
Yeah, yeah. He took it back to that,
just to show
and
you
it
I
was
can do
like
that too.
oftentimes like watching when they say the what is it, the lost art of the mid range jump shot. It was
Right.
like, wow, you forget that
He
it's
just took
about rhyming.
he took back to
Can
flowing
you
on
pin
you.
some rhymes together?
Listen, uh, it wasn't 3-0 simply because in that second round, Tay Roc saved himself so much. But I wanted to get to what you was talking about, this crowd. It was just lucky. Listen, it's nobody's fault. It ain't Tay Roc's fault that he could hear the crowd behind us, behind the wall, right? But he did. And when he heard that crowd in the second round behind the wall going, ooh, ah, he blew
Y'all hear
up.
me? Y'all hear me back
He
there?
blew up. He yelled at
Y'all hear me back there?
He yelled at the blank wall. Y'all hear me back there? And it turned him into something different and something new. Would he have won if this was live in front of a crowd? I still don't think so. I still think Mook hit him too hard. But listen, we weren't even here to go into round by round and word for word, because we will do that. We will do that this week coming up. But right now, we wanted you guys to know that we got the live battle on lock. It's on. It's going to be on Patreon by tomorrow. It's uploading right now. But I just wanted you guys to know this was everything I thought it was going to be, as far as hype was concerned. This may have been Mook's best battle. We can debate that. What do you think? What's your first initial thought about that? Is this Mook's best battle?
No. Simply because one, it it was Mook. Like, and if you've seen the thing about this one is that it just, he clearly showcased who he is in his pin game while exposing Tay Roc is not of that caliber. Will he ever get there? Does he have the talent and potential to ever get there? I'm not sure. But as of right now, yeah, Mook that used to be on the Smack DVDs, Tay Roc, 10, 15 years later, is not of that caliber. And we seen that clearly. So
Still, to this day.
as far as it being Mook's best battle, I don't think so. In the likes of we've seen Mook beat better challenges. Like, I think the performance in the win against Lux, that joint against Lux was probably classic.
I think it was classic. I don't think it was as much. I think because him and Lux didn't have this type of actual. I don't think because Mook had anything to prove. I think Mook felt like in this battle he actually had something to prove. People actually trying to count him out against the young guys. Lux is still his contemporary. I think what I saw from Mook was a definite hunger, like it was back in the day, but with experience, so it made it better. I saw someone who wanted to prove himself. Like, you guys really think that all of your gun bars and your seatbelt,
Yeah,
and
I could agree with that.
And you think that I can't hang here? And there was an actual vendetta. There was an actual somebody talking from a hurt place. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how dare you count me out like this? I think that he hasn't had to do that.
He was also
something to
pardon
prove.
me, bro. I think where he was also able to carve Rock up was that they had a lot of personal content to draw off.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he carved him when it came to that, because when he tell him you talk all of these gun bars, but when the fight really popped off between, and let's get to that too before I forget about it, the fact that he was supposed to battle Briz,
Right.
and Briz backed out the battle. And to be quite honest with you, I would have much rather see Briz versus Mook. But
It might have been a better battle.
yeah, when it came to
he
them,
made Rock
rapping
look
about
sorry,
the
round three.
personal, about the personals and what actually happened in the fight between him and Briz, and the fact that Rock was there and Rock didn't help him, like that all. Like I said, in those first and second rounds, that's why I say I don't think Rock got around, because Mook was killing him with that. Mook was killing him with that.
Wow, man. Like I said, the main thing. Let me change this, man. This thing ain't working out. The main thing to me is just like what you said about the actual personals.
Or when
The
he
actual
when he spit the scheme.
Hold on, the personals hit harder with Mook because he's better at it. I think Tay Roc tried to rely too much on the hippity hoppity scheme, the Marvel schemes, the cartoon schemes. That stuff doesn't work when it gets this real. If everybody's just rapping, yeah, those metaphors work. When someone can beat you on a personal level and have metaphors and rap skills, those things sound silly. When someone calls you a bitch to your face and talks about you getting your chain stolen, and you only thing you have to say, you got one line on them. Yo, wait a minute, bro. Prada 90s Hip Hop Forever said Mook got the third, and that's it, in his opinion. Or her opinion. I apologize.
Whoa. Which battle was he watching?
Oh, wow.
Which battle was you watching?
I don't know, man. I mean, Mook, to me, clearly won that with the personals, with the rap skill.
The people. That's somebody that's somebody that clearly you had Rock winning from the gate. You wanted Rock to win, and no matter what happens, you was gonna say Rock won. There's no way in the world. If you saw that battle, there's no way in the world you thought Rock won. Smack looked right at both of them, and you knew what happened. Like, you knew what happened. That was a no-brainer. But yeah, I was going to say the scheme that he spit when he talked about how his crew left him. When he said the Av left and now all you got is the C.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Yo, when he started to say that, listen, the point, man, from the first verse, he not only had more energy, had better metaphors for realistic rhymes. Now, that when I say that, I mean, I'm not saying that, your boy didn't come with Marvel themes and he didn't try to mix it up. But in the face of adversity, when someone is talking about your reality and rhyming about it in a professional way, all of a sudden your Marvel themes don't hit the same anymore. You've got to find something else to come with. You should have had something else to come with. Only thing he talked about was when he got hit in the head and then he worked with that dude. Now that works. But if that's all you have, when this dude has 3 separate rounds of 3 more things to talk about, the battle, the transsexual thing,
your crew left you.
Your crew left you.
Chain robbed.
You got your chain robbed. Like, when he has that much and is still rapping about it well, he's entertaining as well. He didn't need the crowd to go up. Your boy Tay Roc, if he won one, it was the second one, and it was because he started talking to the crowd that wasn't there, that he heard in the background.
Wait a minute. What about his basis? What about his bass scheme when he says, now all that death you talking about, you make death happen, It took everything in me not to
To
bust
stop
out
myself from
and start
laughing.
laughing.
Well,
Nah, that
listen, I
that's
see you.
classic move.
I see you,
That's
Abdul.
classic.
Abdul
That's classic
Shaddai.
move.
Abdul Shaddai says Mook destroyed Rock. Wasn't even close. He was on
Fact,
another level.
fact.
So we got two, Prada '90s hip hop forever said Mook got the third round and that's it. Um,
That's
no,
not
I
correct.
can't see that. Even if I was to grade it 2-1,
That's not correct. I
uh,
don't know any other way to put it. That's not correct.
Abdul Shaddai agrees with us on the fact that Mook destroyed him personally and rapping wise. The mere fact that all you have to do is see the lack of energy in the second verse when it started. Until that crowd gave him a boost, you could tell that your boy was defeated. He was defeated.
When
Tay
you
Roc was
know
defeated
your opponent, when you
internally.
know the opponent, the other guys getting washed up and battle rapping with these words and verbally. When the guy minimizes your whole style and kind of and lays out your whole style for everybody to see, and then gives the facts like you mentioned, gives facts as to why it doesn't really hold any weight. Like I thought he did that so
Yeah.
graceful and so eloquently when he says, all you do is make up a bunch of raps and bang bang, and sure enough, Tay Roc comes back the next round and his
Bang bang.
raps are bang bang. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's over.
You can't.
So
You
he told you your whole style is making up a bunch of raps and you real animated and you bang bang and that's your whole style. Like these gun bars, but when the action popped off, where was the gun when your chain got
It
robbed?
wasn't
Where was
even his best gun
where was the
bars.
strap at when your chain got robbed? Did you bust a great when Briz got punched in his face? Where did you go when Briz got punched in the face?
Yeah.
Nah, that bang bang stuff don't hold no weight. That bang bang stuff don't hold no weight.
Listen, if we just talking about the pen, if we're just talking about the pen, Mook still showed that he has the pen. He still had.
And then the
He's,
pen was superior.
but when someone can use the pen and not have to reach that far as metaphors is concerned and still destroy you, your soul, like, it's hard to beat that person, but you're not gonna beat him by doing what he says you're gonna do. When he called you, you have to do eclipse at that point. Like, you have got to find something in the room or something else. You've got to start freestyling and going in your bag, because you're not just gonna come back out and say the same thing he just told you was ridiculous. He just told you can't say.
Right. and that's where, like you said, he looked discombobulated. He looked discombobulated, like, oh man. He still went back to bang, I make it clap and bang right upside your head. It's like, nah, fam. Nah, he already told you. Every time you talk about making death happen, it takes everything in me not to bust out and start laughing.
And then you go right back
Like,
to it.
it's over, man. It's over, man.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't. I'll tell you what, when the crowd's not there, Tay Roc has a problem.
Yeah. That's
not,
why I say
it's not this Tay
him.
Roc. It's not the seatbelt Tay Roc.
He exposed him.
Yeah.
And Mook flipped that line on him. Mook flipped that line on him. He told him, where was all that click, click, click when your chain got robbed? Like, where was all that at?
Oh, man. That was sad.
Man.
2-1 Mook. Brody O'Malley says 2-1 Mook. That's what we sitting here talking about. It's either 3-0 or 2-1.
I'm trying to figure out which one y'all talking about. Which one is the one?
The second round, when he got hyped up, because when he started talking about his stance on Trump, when Tay Roc, started talking about the Trump, started talking about his girlfriend, started talking about his lack of dealing with the people. That's the only thing that ended up holding weight. And then the crowd started backing him up from behind the wall and you could see his whole energy change, and it started to
Yeah,
stick more.
yeah.
It started to stick more.
Like I said, I looked at that like desperation. Like you was trying to draw energy. You was trying to pull energy from something that wasn't actually there. Like, yeah, y'all hear me back there? Y'all hear me back there?
Yo,
Like, nah, man.
that was
Nah, man. I didn't see it. I didn't see the one. I seen it as he gave effort. He swung. He was competitive in that second round. But like I said, I think it was in that second round when Mook he laid it out like all your raps are about bang bang this and that. So whenever he came back and was like, "Yo, bang bang," I'm like, "Nah, man, that's it.
yeah. You can't.
That's it, man.
You
That's
can't.
he just told you. Yeah, that's all your raps are about. Bang bang.
And now nobody believes you because he's laughing at you the whole time while you're bang banging. Like I said,
Nobody
man.
believes.
Like I said, bro. If it was gonna be, if it was gonna be a 2-1, he got your boy got the second round. Coming back from sounding so, he literally sounded defeated when he started that second round and rose to actually landing
Now
punches
I could agree with that.
and
I could agree with
and
that.
rose to landing punches, hitting them hard with things that seemed to actually matter. But the minute he went
And
back
like
to
you
the
said,
gun
his
bars,
energy, the energy was actually there. That was the only round where he sounded like Rock, where the energy was there,
Dark
trying to feed
Dark
off the
Boy
crowd.
ZTV1, I see you, bro. See you, bro. Dark Boy ZTV1, man. So I think most people had the same. The only person here that says something different is the Prada 90s hip hop forever. Um, yeah, and I don't see how you can say that's a Mook win. He did say that Mook's third round was his best, but I think that Mook's third round was his best, but he had him beat from the first round. The
And
minute,
he been hit.
yeah,
The
like
fight been over.
when
The fight been over.
when Tay Roc came back in he had the Tay Roc. They got the coin flip. Mook went first. At the end of the first round, you saw that Tay Roc was going to have a hard time because
Yeah.
when Mook was done with him after the first round, he was like, "Yo, Tay got to come with something so hard," and he
Yeah.
came with the nursery rhymes. Like
You realize
and
the
it's like,
rhyme level is
ooh,
there's two different levels. The rhyme level, the Mook is Mook for a reason. Maybe we don't speak Mook name just because he's Mook from Harlem. Like Mook is Mook for a reason. Like the rhyme level is different. It's
man,
different, and it was clear.
yeah.
It's clear.
I would
That
like,
level Rock hasn't entered the arsenal and the as you mentioned Clips, Hitman. He's
he's
not
not
really
there
that
yet.
level yet.
He's not there yet. He's not there yet. And like I said, what happens is, especially during these times when there's no more crowds, you get exposed. When all you have to rely on is energy, your bars were never really like, your schemes is the same. You have the same thing. It's gun bars.
I put it to your hat. Boom, watch it clap. Like, yo,
Yeah,
I feel you.
it started to sound nursery without the oohs and
I
the
feel
ahs
you.
behind it. It got exposed. And I'm a fan of Tay Roc. I chose him. I predicted he was gonna win. So y'all who think I'm hating, understand that when we get to the debate tomorrow or whenever our debate show is gonna happen, I'm gonna take the loss for saying that Mook won. But I
I would have
can't sit
rather
here and
seen
lie.
Briz. What you think about that, bro? I would have rather seen Briz.
Well, now after this, yes, me and Briz Rothstein, I think he's just okay, but I think that he would have had more to say. I think he would have had more of a rebuttal. I think he would have had a better response and a more crafted, uh,
You seen
personal.
you seen Briz knock out Arsenal. Like you ain't seen too many people knock out Arsenal. You
Yeah,
seen
but we
Briz
talking
knock out
about
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal wasn't even prepared for that battle. We all
It
know
was an
that.
off night. I
Yeah,
give him I
yeah,
give
that
him
was
that. It was an
yeah.
off night for but still in all, like
Anybody can
you
get
know,
it. Anybody, any given Sunday. But let's be honest. Like Yeah, you gonna choose Arsenal. You gonna choose Briz over Arsenal next time? Like anytime? Not like you gonna But let's be honest. Briz is okay, man. Like he's got a few under his belt for times like that. But when has he ever come up against an opponent that is that serious who didn't have an off night and beat him? You know who? You can't even name one. Like, come on. But it would have been
I
better
don't know.
because of the personals.
Briz was on a tear for a minute.
Listen, man.
He was on a tear for a minute. I don't know.
What's up, James Slight? James Slight, what's good, bro? He said, "Thank you for speaking the truth." Hey, that's all we can do, man. That's all we can do. I'm gonna lose when we get to our debate with the debate. It's the basement debates when Joshua gets here and Sonia Core, the host, gets in. We're gonna have a show about this. Yo, we got the live battle right there on Patreon. It's gonna be it's uploaded now. It'll take a minute. By tomorrow morning, it'll be up there. Y'all can watch it again, free of cost. It's going to be free. And then after 48 hours, you just become a patron. And if you become a patron, we got all the battles that you can't see right now. All the battles that's not out on YouTube. All the battles that you got to pay for right now, we got on our Patreon if you become a patron. But this one will be free for the next 48 hours. So now that being said, I'm going to lose when we do our debate show because I picked
Tay Roc.
Thinking that,
That's
thinking it was going to be this Roc. Thinking it was going to be the Roc with the innovative style and things that you haven't heard before. And it literally sounded like nursery rhymes after Mook got done with him.
But Mook clearly show you like he's not on that level yet.
And the minute Roc heard the crowd, he may have won that second round and that's it. May have. It's a debatable.
So with that, right off the top of the head, Bruce, let me put you on the spot. Top 3 in battle rap right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Well, I'm gonna just have to say the truth. Surf is gone. He said he's quitting. He just got beat by 40
don't
bars.
Don't do Surf like that.
No, he said he quits. He said he quit.
Don't do Surf.
He said he retired. He said he retired, bro. He was interviewing with he was doing an interview with Jay Black because he was like, I'm on the media side now. I'm done with this. So that's it. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Until somebody beats Lux again, Lux just won. He's got to be it. Daylight just proved himself to be top tier.
I gotta go back and watch that Daylight battle.
Lux, Daylight, and Mook, got to be the last 3 I saw who beat the people who were supposed to be the best. That's it. It's got to be. It's got to be. I mean, Clips. Some people say Clips beat Geechee Gotti. Some people say Geechee Gotti won. It could be debatable, but I don't think Clips or Geechee have anything on Mook, Lux, or Daylight at his best. Daylight needs to probably be more consistent, but Daylight at his best proved that he might be unstoppable. He might be unstoppable.
Unstoppable?
Man, Daylight at his best, when he's not playing games and showing his booty hole, he might be unstoppable.
Yeah, listen, man. And it's funny you said that because I just watched that battle the other day.
See, you watch it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it that way. Rex. I said it.
And it's like, nah, man, this guy.
I know you're gonna say.
At one time, everybody always knew Daylight could rhyme and he could rap, but his antics kind of overweighed his raps in the content in his raps. Now it seems to be more balanced out. He realized you give a performance, but let your raps outweigh your antics.
So,
but
the problem is if it's not Daylight, who is it? We're talking about Hollow. We're talking about there's very few names that can come up, and I still don't think it's Geechee, even though he got the belt last year. I don't think he has the ball. Okay. He's got the potential.
Here it is for me. Until I see like I said, and I'm just going off the last that I've seen. And Smack got to begin to start setting some of these battles up. But for me right now, the reason I can't put Lux in there, one, I seen him suffer quite too many L's prior to that to the W that he just got against Surf. But also we seen Mook cook Lux. So if it's like if you say, well, who's the top two or top three in boxing, and Ali has already beat Foreman, then I mean you can say Foreman, but then again, Ali's already beaten
Listen, the only
Foreman.
reason why Arsenal's not there is because I need to find him battling some more talent other than
So
washed
boom,
up
check
people.
this out. If you say Surf is out the race, for me right now, I'ma say
Because if Surf was in the race, he's still up there, even though he
Mook,
lost.
Mook Goods, and Kayshawn.
I know you're gonna say Goods. I knew you would say Goods.
I haven't seen anybody. I mean, Smack got to set it up to where somebody could at least give him a run for his money.
Yeah, you're not
Until
gonna.
I see somebody give him a run
You
for
know,
his money, I gotta say Goods.
Goods
And
versus
then,
Cassidy.
like I said, with Mook being at the forefront with this W, showing you that those young dudes are still not quite there yet, and having already beat the OG Lux, then you got to put Mook there. And
Kayshawn.
Kayshawn, like I said, Kayshawn is supposed to battle Chess. I think, or did that battle already happen?
Y'all
I know
listen.
you wanted caffeine.
Y'all tell us if that battle happened, man. I don't even remember. Has
You got the
Kayshawn?
caffeine. That might have been on the same card tonight. You
No, that
said you
wasn't.
seen some other
So
battles
so
tonight.
D Dot versus let me get my names together, man, because I'm so tired. Listen, bro. It was some really good battles. It was some.
That might have been on the same card tonight. I'm not sure,
No,
but
no,
I'll
no. That
check with
wasn't
that.
on there tonight. That wasn't on there tonight. I'm gonna
But
tell you exactly what I saw because I sat here and took notes halfway asleep until Tay Roc and Mook came up. Um, but it was actually some good ones though. I can't lie. Let's see. Danny Myers versus Jerry West. Right? That was good. Everybody said that West won. I don't know. I mean, that was debatable for me. Everybody got 3-0 tonight, by the way. Emerson versus Loso. Loso is nice, but all these people are up and coming to me. Um, and then the people who was after that, I can't remember. Some dude who just won the tournament. Uh, he was dead nice, but to be honest with you, man, it was the night of the up and coming, man. Except for Danny Myers.
so yeah, and,
all of
and
those were
speaking
pretty
of
good,
Danny
but
Myers, that's what I was saying. Like in the last time, I actually watched Danny Myers in competitive battle. It was against Kayshawn. So like I said, and I seen and Kayshawn went on one of those tears where he beat Rex. He got Danny Myers.
did he
Then came
get
back and got
Myers?
Geechee Gotti.
Did he
Yeah,
get
and got
Myers?
Tay Roc. Yeah, he beat Danny. Me and you watched Kayshawn versus Danny Myers.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Kayshawn went on a tear for a minute. So, like I
Before
said, I have, and I've yet to see anybody really get on Kayshawn. So for me right now, it's Kayshawn Goods and Murda Mook.
Goods won't
And
get
until
there,
I
man,
see
until
somebody
he
compete
takes
one of
on more
those,
than one battle every 5 years, bro.
then we could talk. Well, that's people would say that's Mook's problem.
Yeah,
But
but the thing is, Mook just battled, so I have no choice but to put him in there. But the
what you realize
last
is
person
that
Goods battle
when
was
they do
Cassidy,
battle,
who's washed up.
they don't come to play around. That's the reason they don't battle every week. Is that when they do come to battle, they don't play around. So people say that the same thing about Goods. They say the same thing about Mook. But one thing you know is that when they come, they come. So
Listen,
yeah, for me it's Mook, Goods, and Kayshawn.
all right, yeah, I need to see this daylight. He's not that. This daylight can beat anybody. Uh, Consistency wise, no. I'll even give you Shine. I mean, that's a reasonable list. Um, and I have to still put Lux in there. If somebody says Arsenal, will I say, well, what did he battle? Cassidy? Like, I need to see them battle recently. But if you don't want to put Daylight, I'll put Arsenal, right? but I can't see Goods there. Uh, yeah.
How you can't see Goods? That's what I don't understand. Who you seen beat Goods?
Well, I mean, I ain't seen Goods battle, but once every 5 years. Like,
Who,
you got 5 years to write a rhyme, man. It's just that don't do it for me, bro.
who did you see beat Goods?
Listen, once every 5 years don't do it for me, bro.
It's quiet. That's what.
It's too many people. It's too
quiet.
many people.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
too many people.
I don't know what you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
What?
like saying Floyd Mayweather, he only battled like once in 2 years, once every 2 years. But every time Floyd Mayweather step in the ring, he wins. Like, I don't know what else you know.
Oh man!
What do you
All
want
right,
him to do?
I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. I like your list. We'll talk more about this when we can do the research. I just wanted to get on here, y'all. I want to get on.
Did he beat T Top?
Well, okay, fine. He beat T Top, but was
Did he
that
beat-
what was that 3 years ago?
Did he beat Hitman Holla?
Was that 4 years ago?
Did he beat Hitman?
Was that 4 or 5 years ago? I can't remember.
Did he beat K-Shine?
Was that 6 years ago? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what?
So, I mean, what you want him to do?
Which
What would you like for him to do?
was it? That K-Shine that you're talking about now? Because that K-Shine.
It was definitely not.
Okay.
It definitely
Okay
was
then.
not.
Okay then. So
I can
battle
admit that.
K-Shine now, beat him, then Goods can be on the list. Battle K-Shine now and beat him. And then Goods can be on the list.
Did he beat your man from Chicago that was biting his style?
Man, stop that. You don't even know his name. That's the whole point. See, don't believe this dude, people. That's the whole point.
Your boy from Chicago.
That's the whole point.
Was biting his style with the Hennessy.
Did he beat the no name from the street? Yes, sure.
Did he beat your man from Chicago? That was
holding the cup.
You liked Homeboy.
Get out of here, man.
Stop that.
What do you mean I like Homeboy? I don't even remember his name.
You liked Homeboy.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Stop that. Stop
Y'all
that.
funny, man. Listen, that's the problem.
Don't do that. Don't do that to the homie from the crib.
Oh, boy.
Don't do that to the homie from the crib.
Will I said Murda Mook 3-0. He's with you, bro. Yeah.
That's all it. What else did you see?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't see what else it could have been.
Well, I mean, I say if anything, if he lost one, it's the second round, so I could give somebody 2-1. I'm not mad at 3.
Yeah, you giving it. If you just being gracious and
I'm not
to give
mad
him
at 3-0, but I could give him 2-1, and I'll even say 2-1 because I think when he started going in about things that mattered, about the Trumps, about the girlfriend, when he started going in about things that mattered, he did it eloquently, and he got the energy that he needed to finally win a round. And that happened to be Mook's least important round. To me, his first and his third were the best, and he won his first and his third. So I'll even give it to him. You don't see it. Will I say he don't see it either? Exactly, man.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't see one round.
I don't see it. Roc. Well, yeah. So he said he don't see the second round going to Roc. I feel you. I think he could take that. I think he could take that. That's the one where he had the most substance, and that's the one where Mook was least impactful. I listen. Will I? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm just telling you. He did his best in the second round, and if you're going to give him one, that's it. And I'll give him that one. But Mook wins 2-1, and decisively. Like there's not a question. If somebody told me 3-0, I could feel you. I could see you on that. But to me, when he started, he beat him when it comes to showmanship and when it comes to talking about things that mattered, and the pen mattered in that second round. That was the only round, and only because the people behind the wall was yelling, and he started to draw from them and really make those punches stick, which he couldn't do before. So that's what I'm saying, Will I? Yeah, everybody coming in, they saying the same thing. Uh,
Rio.
yeah, Geo Souls, I see. Solus. Sorry, my writing is small. Geo Solus, I see you, bro. Said there's a difference from Tay Roc just trying to use gun bars and metaphors, and Mook talking that grown man ish to you.
Oh man,
And he
cooked
says
them,
212.
cooked them.
Goddess
Y'all are
Isis.
being, y'all are being gracious.
Listen,
Y'all are being gracious and giving Rock one, and that's respectable. But
listen.
I don't see it.
So,
Like, I'm
Goddess
not gonna hold
Isis,
you.
Goddess Isis said Mook slaughtered him. So we got anything from
That's what it
3-0.
was.
We got anything
That's
from
what it
3-0
was.
to
Like,
2-1.
y'all playing around. Like, I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah,
Mook
it was
slaughtered him.
decisive. It was decisive. It was ugly and it
Mook
was
slaughtered him.
decisive. Even if I give it 2-1, it was still decisive and ugly.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mook
it was
slaughtered him.
decisive and ugly. And from the beginning, when he won the first round before, I knew he won the first round before Tay Roc even spoke. And that's when you know that was like some old TV Eminem 8 Mile type. Like yo,
That's
like
like when
yo,
you used to play the video game. Like, remember when we used to play the video games on Sega Genesis? If you lose
perfect.
by 21, they call out a skunk.
Yeah.
They called me one a skunk. Like, you got skunk. That's a 21 skunk right there. Like, it's
Oh,
over. It's
oh,
over. Like, he got skunk.
it was bad. It was bad. Uh, man, I kind of do wish it was he. It was with Briz, man. I wish it was with Briz because Tay
I
Roc.
think Briz would have came with more energy.
That's what I'm
The
saying
passion.
is
I
Tay
think
Roc
Briz
looked.
would have came with more energy.
Tay Roc looked defeated from the moment he started talking, and in the
Fact.
second round when he finally got that burst of energy from behind the wall, he did his thing. If he came like that all 3 rounds, he might have still lost. But with what happened, the way it happened, dude got bodied, man. It was tough. It was tough.
Well, one more question. Who would you like to see battle right now, Bruce? What would be the ideal battle for you right now?
Um, you know what I would really like to see. I want to see Geechee versus Hollow, man. Has he battled Hollow yet? Y'all let me know.
Nah, I don't think so. That would be a good battle.
Ooh, Goddess says Mook versus Hoffa. I want to see.
Nah, Mook would cook Math Hoffa.
Yeah, Math Hoffa is still middle of the road for me. Yeah, he's still middle of the road.
Maybe Math Hoffa against Shotgun Suge or something.
Yeah.
But Mook, Mook would cook Math.
I wouldn't be mad if I never saw Shotgun Suge battle again. I'll be honest with you, man. I wouldn't be mad if I never saw Shotgun. Every battle I ever seen from him is horrible, man. Everybody who the pocket chicken shit is just ugly. I'm tired of it. I have never heard him turn a phrase that sounded decent or intelligent ever.
Don't get your pockets tapped, man.
The whole thing is just really,
don't get your pockets tapped,
just boring.
Relax yourself.
And the first time you saw it, you was like, ooh. Then every other battle, it was like, bruh, stop touching this man in his pants. Like, just stop it, man. It's ugly. It's getting horrible. I wouldn't be mad if I never saw him battle again. No big deal. But Matt Hoffa's middle of the road. He can bust sometimes, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the dudes that are on and off. I never really choose them that much because I don't know what I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get if I say Hollow, and I know what I'm gonna get if I say Geechee. I know what I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what that is. There's not gonna be an off night for none of them. Hollow versus Geechee is
I don't know. I don't know about that. But
why?
Those clash of contrasts and styles. I would like to see that though, because Hollow has his own style and delivery and all of that, and obviously Geechee with the patented West Coast signature flow. Yeah, that would be
This is
a nice,
interesting. Geo
a nice
Solis,
matchup.
Geo Solis said Mook versus Disaster.
Mook versus Disaster.
Disaster is a
Nah.
legend, but like he's iffy. That's the thing. Is like, is he gonna be Disaster like he was, uh, like he was versus Cassidy back then, or is it gonna be Disaster who lost to Daylight on the TV show? Like, which Disaster are we talking about?
Well,
Uh,
Disaster. First of all, Disaster got cooked by Cassidy. So that
no,
was the
but
last W.
that
That
disaster,
was the last W
no,
that Cassidy actually got.
but that disaster is what I'm saying is dead
So
dope. That disaster is dead dope.
the
We
last time Disaster actually, I think, had a credible win
don't
was
say
of that against
don't
Math
say
Hoffa.
okay.
Was the one against Math. And I
Okay,
think that guy, he ended up punching Math in the face, I think.
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, he punched Math in the face.
But
But
I'll tell you what, the matchup, the real good, a good disaster versus a good Mook is still a good matchup because they both have the ability to talk to you.
what's the kid from
They
the
both have the
UK?
ability to reach in you and
Shotty
get those
Horror.
dark parts.
That's who. Disaster don't want no smoke with Shotty Horror.
Nah, they don't know
I'll
about
tell you
Shoddy
that
Horror.
much.
They don't know about Shoddy
He don't
Horror.
want no smoke with Shotty.
Yo, Shoddy Horror got his soul taken by Arsenal. I don't know if he's
That's
been
cool
back
though.
since.
That's all right.
Yeah,
That's
it
fine.
is Arsenal. It is
That's
Arsenal.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. But Disaster don't want no smoke. Arsenal took Disaster too. But Disaster don't want no smoke with Shotty Horror.
I think that if
I'll tell you that.
yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Disaster's not bad for Mook. I think it would be
Nah, I don't want to see.
Disaster's not bad for Mook.
I see. Now I pay to see Arsenal and Mook. Arsenal and Mook matchup, I would pay to see.
I pay to see
But
both of those.
I'm not. Come on, man. What are you trying to like? When Mook cooks Disaster, it's not. And then you'll be like, oh, he don't get no points for being Disaster. It's like, nah. What does he have to prove by beating Disaster? Like, you know what's gonna happen in that one.
Yeah.
That's like Jordan versus Paxson. Like you know what's gonna happen.
And you know what? Gio Solis has a good point. Disaster was cooking Cassidy on stage before they had to take it to the parking lot. And I believe I told you that before when we spoke on it, the first thing. Like, before everything happened and it got all crazy, then they had to go down to the parking lot. Disaster was cooking Cass.
Y'all are reaching with the cooking Cassidy. He may have had a better chance once again because just like we seen with Tay Roc, when you're animated, that type of energy resonates with the crowd.
Well, it's battle rap. It's battle rap.
Those type of guys usually feed off the crowd energy and all of that. That's and so it may have looked better, but actually, bar for bar,
well,
Cassidy did.
It's not just bar for bar though. It's battle rap. All those things matter. And when you look like you got cooked because he's better at stage presence and crowd reaction than you, then guess what? Those matter in battle rap. So like we can't just dismiss it.
Which is why once it went to the small room, it really looked crazy for Disaster because it's like, nah, you getting smoked in here. You getting smoked. And that was the last win Cassidy had. That was the last win.
I'm not sure if it was smoking either, but Cassidy won. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Hollow and Geechee. Geechee has been on a tear. I think a lot of people thought he beat Clips. I think, I will take that. But Clips did what he had to do. Clips did what he had to do. He lost. He forgot his third round. He messed up, so it had to go to Geechee. But Geechee versus Hollow for me is what I want to see next, man. Our Arsenal versus Mook is not a bad battle, bro. That's something I would pay big time money to go see.
That's epic right there. Now you give me an Arsenal versus Mook. Now we talking.
But you know, Arsenal isn't the same soul stealer that he used to be. Like the dude's on this
Because he
thing.
hasn't been challenged.
Yeah,
He hasn't really.
yo, you got to put the phone down. You're covering up your mic. You got to put the phone down. You're covering up your mic.
Somebody that ran around the battle league and battled everybody and their cousin.
Yeah,
He
that's what.
stopped being. I realized after a while, it's like Jordan playing basketball. Even he gets bored. Even the best get bored
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's time for Arsenal. Matter of fact, he needs to just go ahead and take his belt, take his Hall of Fame career, man, because he's already owner of one battle league. So if anytime he battles in that battle, what is he the owner of? UW?
You dumb.
Yeah, every time he battles in UW, it's like, yo, this isn't even fair because you can't own a league and battle anymore. Like I think you need to just go ahead and become a part of the put your jersey on the wall, on the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Go up where like that, bro.
But like I said, that's just that's another to me. That's another decorated medal for him as far as who he is and what he stood for the culture. Like the guy wanted to bring competition or whatever Smack couldn't bring to battles. Smack couldn't bring to you. He brought to you. Plus, he know that he's a draw when he steps inside the ring, and so he battled. He took on one thing I say about Arsenal, as like you said, as opposed to what somebody may say about Goods, is that he took and accepted every battle.
Every
Like he
battle
battled everybody and their
and
cousins,
one
and he
damn near, bro.
because of that, Arsenal has had losses before.
Right.
Like he's took L's before, but we all know like Arsenal's probably battled the most, and he definitely has. I think he definitely has the most views as
Yeah,
far as the battle
and
rapper.
he's beat more kings. He's beat more of the upper echelon. Like you beat your Lux. He beat uh I'm Tom losing it. He beat a lot of people that was like, oh man, can he beat this person? Like forget your shoddy horror because people don't know about him in America, but y'all need to go check him out. But he beat more of the
Nah, he
people. He
beat
beat didn't he
Shoddy
beat
Horror. He beat your
didn't he
K
beat K
Shine.
Shine? I
He
was about to
beat
say,
you.
didn't he beat K Shine and
He
handily?
beat you, and that was early on in his career. It's debatable him and Rex. He might have got Rex or early. He might have got an
No, he
early
got
Rex.
Rex, he got Lux, he got
He
Shine.
got I think he got Clips. He might have got Clips.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
one.
there was a time everybody already knew
And
like
nobody wanted to see him. Yo, I like this though.
Arsenal was that deal.
Giasola says, where you go rank my boy Pat Stay. I like Stay. I like Stay. Every time I see him battle, I enjoy Stay, man.
He's funny. He's ha comedian.
Nah,
But
but
then it
he's
as
skillful
far as
too.
like being top tier in battles or nothing like that, like nah, I can't put Stay up there because if like when you start talking
Who did
about
he
past
beat? Did he
days,
beat? Didn't
like
he beat like Head Ice or something like that?
I thought Ice beat past Stay. Stay might have got like one verse.
No, he didn't. Ice didn't beat him. If was that
Nah, I
him?
think Ice got past Stay.
Ooh,
I think Ice got past Stay.
a
Stay might have Pat might only got one verse, and like I said, he come with that comedy. He come with that comedy stuff, but nah, I don't consider Pat Stay up there.
you know what I want to see? All the
John, because then when you put people like John the Don, like John is way ahead of Pat.
did they battle? No. You know who I want to see? All bull crap aside. Big K.
I
If
was
you
gonna say K.
if
We
you'll
think
ever
alike.
come to URL,
I was gonna say K.
I want to
See, that's
see.
what I'm saying. I'm not putting no Pat Stay up there, and there's Big K's running around.
I want to see Big K versus any one of them dudes. During Geechees, your Danny Myers, Big K versus your hollows, any one of them. I want to see him come to the URL and take a top tier guy because he's earned it. He's earned it, man. Big K is nice, bro. He's just nice. He's just nicer.
They're nice. They're nice. It been nice, and they know that. Everybody, all the top tier dudes know that.
Yeah.
I would like to see him and Av. The him and Av battle never happened. I
Yeah.
would like to see him and Av for the Battle of Virginia. I think that would be a good battle. See, that's what I'm
Geosolis.
saying. Y'all talking about people like Pat Stay, and Pat Stay can't hang with dudes like T Top and Av
Nah,
and
I don't think. Yeah,
in the K Shun.
I like Pat Stay, man. He's funny and he's good, but I'm not sure if he can handle those top tier guys yet. K definitely can. I like Geosolis says Averb and Rock. Averb and Tay Roc, man. That might be more down to his level. Big K versus Geechee. That's what I said. I like that. I would like that, man. I'd love to see that dynamic. They really uh both of them are even similar in their rap styles. Both of them are similar how they attack you from the streets, the storytelling, uh, rapping you up in the story is really what they both do, and I would like to see that. Geechee versus Big K. What do you think about Averb and Rock?
Averb and Rock. I don't really have an interest in that battle either way. I mean, I guess it would be a good matchup just for the sake of
Yeah,
matchup,
I'm
but
with you.
it doesn't really move me either way with that battle.
No, I don't really want to. I'm not sure. I don't need to see Tay Roc anymore. He lost twice in a row,
yeah,
and
like,
I'm kind of like I'm done with it. I don't know, anybody who call out Tay Roc now is reaching for the losers. Like Tay Roc is gonna have to prove himself with somebody. He might have to battle Pat Stay. He might have to go battle Sting. Like Tay Roc lost twice in a row. He lost to Daylight, and then the Mook. And neither of them was like, oh, well, it's his best battles. Like, in today's day and age, I think Tay Roc needs to sit down until the crowd comes back.
it may be over for Rock.
It
Like
may
we
be over
said,
until the
he just
vaccine
fought
comes back, bro.
two
Like,
good L's.
it
Two
may be
good
over
L's.
until the
You get
vaccine.
exposed. You gotta like it's like Cassidy. Like you begin to get exposed out here.
Yeah.
Like nah, it's time to sit down for a little while.
Goddess Isis, where you at? She put up Mook versus Hoffa, and I said Hoffa's middle of the road. I think she left us, man. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm just saying. Hoffa's middle of the road, man. Where you at, Goddess? Miriam Apaya J, I see you too. Will I see you, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Listen, y'all go to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Team Box Cutter. You can see.
Yo, you know what would be an ideal matchup though?
You can see the live battles.
Big K.
All of them that's not out yet. Go ahead.
You said Big K, but I'm gonna tell you what would be an ideal matchup right now. And Mark, I said this one. Arsenal, Mr. Disrespectful.
I hear you, Gio.
You listening?
I'm listening.
Versus King Los. I would like to see an Arsenal, Mr. Disrespectful versus King Los. Mr. Pin game and strategy.
Why hasn't King Los battled since Head Ice?
Whoa. You see?
Why hasn't he? I think he just did it to show people, like, I can do this.
To show people he could.
Then he just
come in there like, yo, you can keep your gun bars. I don't know what's with y'all with the gun bars.
He's killed Head Ice. Yo, so Gio Solis said that. And I'm ending with this. We can end with this, bro. It's 1:40 a.m., man. Gio Solis said Tay Roc already got exposed, Pat Stay. And then he reminded me of the verse. You'll remember this because we watched this together. Always about to fight and never does. Remember that? Remember that line by Pat?
Oh
Dude
man.
looks like he's always about to fight and never does. he
Oh,
made
it was about to fight.
he made fun of Tay Roc. And that's what you do to with gun bars. Like you don't try to go gun for gun. You just be like, where's the gun at? You always got the fingers. I never seen the gun.
That's what Mook. That's what Mook
And
did
that's
to
how
him. Like,
Mook killed. Good. I'm glad we went full circle. That's how Mook got him today. Was you can't talk gun bars to someone who's looking at your fingers, family, and exposing your fingers, exposing your chain being lost, exposing your crew leaving you, exposing your rah-rah. That when you do, if you can't change and if you can't come with a new angle, oh.
So then when you come back with rah rah rah, it's like nah, nobody's scared. We already know, man. You
No,
rah,
Gio.
rah, rah.
No, Gio said if Surf can stop choking, will we ever get him again? No, we're not. I agree with Surf in quitting while he was where he was. We haven't gotten a real Surf. He hasn't choked. He's just gotten rid of his third verse because he's been able to beat everybody for 2 years straight with 2 verses. When it's no longer fun for you, and when it's no longer a challenge for you, you begin to make mistakes like that, right? And I think he's proven his point. After losing the 40 bars, I think it's time for him to just walk away to the rafters. I would love to see him again, but I doubt that I'll see him. I doubt that we'll see him again because
if the money's right, you'll see Surf again. If the battle makes sense, you'll see Surf again.
Surf versus Mook definitely makes sense, and I think that it would be a way better battle than what we just saw. Even though I like what we just saw, I'm not gonna say your boy didn't have bars. Not like Tay Roc didn't have bars. They just fall flat when someone comes with a better strategy.
Mook wouldn't make any sense right now. Surf and Mook.
It would make sense because Surf was the one who put up the 10th. It would make perfect sense for Roc.
Mook?
For Roc.
Oh, well then he lost his 10 grand.
He just lost his 10 grand, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. And on that note, y'all keep your money in your pocket, man. Stop betting on this battle rap. It's not sports. You don't know who's gonna win. With that being said, this was just crazy. I had to come on here live. D-Boy, any last words, man? Tell them what you want to say, bro.
Yo, we out of here. We appreciate all the support and love. Like my man said, check into the Patreon. Become a Patreon. Keep supporting the basement.
Please do, man. You want to see the real. You want to be able to see battles that like they will not. You missed it one day, you'll never get to see it again for another 8 months on YouTube. They hold it back. Support the channel, man. That's all you got to do. Go to Patreon. It's easy and it's fun. Whenever you get all types of stuff, bro. Go back. Continue.
We off this. The basement.
We off this. Hey, tune in for the battle. We might put it up Monday or Tuesday, but we're gonna have a debate about this. Joshua Suggs from All G's React will be here. Sonia Corda, the original host, will be here. You guys stay tuned for that. We are going to have a discussion about this, a debate about this. We just had to come on live. Peace, everybody.